Welcome to my video, what would happen if Trump did 5% better back in 2016, so let's start. For the safe states, so Donald Trump, he would win all these safe states in Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota. He would not win the 2nd district by a safe margin, but he would get close. And for Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia, they would all be safe states alongside South Carolina and the 2nd district of Maine. Alaska would be another one, and surprisingly, Texas would in fact, with 5% more of a swing to the right, they would be a safe state for Donald Trump. While for Hillary Clinton, her safe states would of course be California, Hawaii, DC, Maryland. Illinois is actually still barely a Clinton safe state because if you look at it, she won it by 17.1, and with a 5% swing to the right, she would barely win it with 12.1%. Just so close of being a likely state, but still a safe state. And for other Democratic strongholds like New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, no changes there. And yeah, so let's go to the likely states for Donald Trump. Arizona, it would be a decent Trump win, 8.5. Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina would of course be really Trump states, 10. Florida would go by 6.2, North Carolina 8.7, and Georgia surprisingly 10.1. But this is where things get really interesting. So he would in fact win the Rust Belt, all of them by a likely margin, of course, alongside the 2nd district of Nebraska, because of course he won those states and districts back in 2016, and with a 5-point swing they would just be likely states, of course. And yeah, so alongside the 2nd district of Nebraska, and as you can see, he already gets 306, which is what he got in 2016. While for Hillary Clinton, her likely states are to the East Coast, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Rhode Island would be likely states, alongside the 1st district of Maine. As I was saying, it would just fall below that threshold, so New Jersey, Connecticut, and Rhode Island would become likely states for the Democrats, alongside Washington and Oregon, which of course, Oregon, depending on their margins, was likely, and Washington would of course drop to 10%. And now for the lean states. So for the lean states for Donald Trump, New Hampshire would be one of them, alongside Minnesota and Nevada. And yeah, just give me a second, that did not go through. So as you can see, and Maine at large would also be a lean state for Donald Trump, which is quite surprising, but as you can see, Minnesota was extremely close back in 2016, which would help him, alongside Nevada, and Maine would of course flip, which is all really just interesting. And finally, for Hillary Clinton, her lean states are, I think if I'm not mistaken, the only lean state she has is New Mexico. Yeah, I think that's the only lean state she has, since New Mexico would drop down to 3.2%. And I think that's it for her. And for Virginia and Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we would have to drop down to tilt states. So for the tilt states, the last ones, for Virginia, Hillary Clinton, mostly because she had Tim Kaine as her vice president pick, she would win here. In this scenario, if Trump did 5% better, Virginia would still be a Clinton state by a tilt margin. If you see here, she would win it here by 0.3%. And for Colorado, Donald Trump would come here and win the state by a tilt margin. Fun fact, winning it by a margin of 0.1%. And yeah, and as you can see, Donald Trump wins here with 337 electoral votes against Hillary Clinton's 201. Wanted to make a fun video, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.